Hello and welcome back to another episode of Skyrim on Nyxus Gaming. We're here in the College of Winterhold. Last time we were here, we hit the books, as in we hit a few mages on the head with our giant battle axe here and stole the stolen books back from them for the college, and now we have a little side quest we can do from Arniel Gain here.
I'm working on some very important research, I assure you.
Oh, I assure you, it is very important.
You mean the official sort of business? Well, no, not really. But I can't help but notice that you're doing quite well for yourself, rising through the ranks and all. It may not be official, but there is a project I've been working on. I wonder if perhaps you could assist with it.
Can you tell me more about this project of yours?
Yes. No, I don't think so. Not at this point. It's just that, well, I'm not even really sure it's going to amount to anything just yet. All theoretical right now, you understand? But the implications are quite intriguing, I think. I simply need some experimental results to confirm my suspicions. Just bring me some Dwemer cogs. I need to examine them for the methods used in forging them. 10 of them should be enough for me to get a better understanding of how they were crafted. That's all I need, all right?
10 Dwemer cogs. 10 Dwemer cogs.
The exact nature of my research is a secret, I'm afraid, but it really is quite valuable.
Let's head over to Markarth. I feel like we can find 10 Dwemer cogs in, say, Calselmo's old laboratory. Maybe we can buy him from him. Who knows? Actually, I don't know a whole lot about this quest in particular. I don't think the 10 Dwemer cogs is the whole thing. He might have something for us to do after that. Like I said, I'm really not sure. Also, in between episodes, I did not sell anything or clean my inventory up at all like I said I would, which sort of a problem. We're pretty bogged down on our inventory, but I think we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard.
Alright, let's head into the old Understone Keep here. So close to level 44. It's just mocking me in the corner there. Alright, move out of the way, Miko. Ooh, if we really want to, we can steal him from the museum, I'm sure. Let's actually check with Calselmo first.
What is it, nephew? Can't you see I'm trying to think here?
I just wanted to know if you needed anything.
No, nothing at all.
Did that not count?
Are you sure?
Stop bothering me, I canter. Good to see Skyrim still has...
Alright, what do you got for sale, old man?
I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
Don't see any Dwemer cogs. Cool. Well, I mean, while we're here, just take a lot of these, I guess. Yeah, free up a whole, like, 2 pounds in my inventory. 10 pounds, I think, per staff, so... that's something, at least. Not a whole lot. I think there's a bowl I can sell to him. Get rid of that, and... that... Oh, take the embalming tool. There we go. Alright, Calselmo, I'm gonna go loot your museum that you gave me the key to. Hope you don't mind. Bye! No, it's probably best to do this quest while you do other quests, because no doubt you're gonna be sent to some Dwemer ruins here and there. But why would I take the time to do that when I have access to all this lovely Dwemer stuff here? I mean, sure, there's some guards wandering around, but... not a problem, right? It's 3, 4, 5, 6... 7... Oh, I'm carrying too much to be able to run. 8, 9, 10. Lydia, come here. I have 10 heavy Dwemer cogs here. 10 very heavy Dwemer cogs. I need to trade some things with you.
To carry your burdens.
Oh, you're like pretty much full on your weight too. This isn't ideal. Oh, and I'm like 37 pounds over. Are you kidding me? I did not think this through. Do I have a potion that can at least let me fast travel? By 20, that's not enough. Can you carry any of these? Where I don't even see the Dwemer cogs on here. Oh, probably because they're too heavy and they're at the bottom. Yep. Well, this isn't ideal. Could you really only carry 1 pound, Lydia? Damn.
Lead on.
I'm going to very slowly walk to another shop here in Markarth, sell some stuff, and free up just a little bit of inventory space so I can do this. And then I guess I'll be back. Okay, so to save time and get this episode over and done with, I have gone through and sold to every merchant here in Markarth, and I've given some stuff back to Lydia, so we have 18 free pounds in our inventory, and that should free up even more whenever we take these Dwemer cogs back to Arniel. And hopefully, we'll see that he won't have us pick up anything heavy, and we'll be good from there. We'll just have to find out. Alright, looks like he's still here in the Hall of Attainment. Is he upstairs? He is upstairs still. Oh, still sleeping.
I'm working on some very important research.
Yeah, buddy, you've already told me. Here are the cogs.
Ah, that's excellent news. This will be most helpful in furthering my research. I'm afraid I can't offer you much right now, but please take this. And perhaps, if this is all successful... Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's too early to be getting excited. Still, this is most encouraging. Thank you again. If I require anything else, I shall be sure and let you know.
Alright, and that completes that. I don't think that's it, though. I'm pretty sure that's not the whole quest. Okay, so I've read up on the quest, and there are 4 parts to it, 4 parts to this quest, but we can do part 1 and 2 right now.
The exact nature of my research is a secret, I'm afraid, but it really is quite valuable.
So we can go ahead and do part 2. The rest is going to have to wait, though, until after we finish the main quests for the college. Did you need any more help?
As a matter of fact, there is something you can do for me. I had retained Enther's services in, acquiring something specific. But now he's refusing to deliver. Could you perhaps speak with him and see if we can come to some sort of arrangement?
Oh boy, we get to go talk to Enther again. Where is he this time?
Even with the college's laid-back attitude, there are still some things that are off limits.
Hey buddy, it's me again. I understand you have something of Arniel's now. Last time it was Onman, now it's Arniel.
Oh dear. He's so afraid to talk to me, he's sending you to do it? I should have expected as much. I'm afraid you've been a little misinformed. I have something of mine that I was going to sell to Arniel. You think you can do what he can't, and I'll sell it to you. Then you're free to run off to him with it if you like.
What is it that you want?
I have a friend, let's say, who's interested in a staff. A particular one. It's nothing dangerous, so don't worry. I'm not even sure why he wants it, but then that's not really my concern. He's willing to pay for it. The problem is that it'll be a little difficult to acquire, seeing as how it's in the hands of someone who isn't exactly friendly. So you bring that staff back here, and I'll consider it payment for the item Arniel was after.
Alright, we gotta acquire the staff. Where is said staff? Oh, it's in an area we've already cleared. It goes to a random dungeon. So, chances are, if you're this far in the game like I am, it will be in a dungeon you've already been to. Which means we're just gonna run through here, kill some people, and grab the staff. I think this dungeon in particular was the one that, we went to for Sanguine, the Daedric Prince. We already got enemies at the front here. I think. I don't see them. Oh, there they are. Oh, there's so many of them right here. Just one two-handed level up, and we get a level up in general. And then we can get more two-handed damage, so let's push for that. It'll also be a free heal for all this damage we're taking. Lydia is using one of the staffs that I gave her. There we go. That is that free damage increase and free heal. Let's take that immediately. I think we're doing health this time. So yeah, we don't need anything in one-handed. We're going to keep this exactly as it is. 100, already legendaried once, got all the perks we need from it. We got a new combat skill to increase though. Let's do Barbarian, so we do 20% more damage. What other stuff is there here? We don't care about the power attacks. We're probably going to keep the battle axes for increased bleeding damage, so pretty much the exact same layout that we did with the one-handed. Either way though, it's going to be nice having the extra damage on us. Let's make sure to loot all these bodies, that way we can over-encumber ourselves once again. And in between episodes, I will definitely try and remember to sell stuff. Keyword try. If we can finish this without getting over-encumbered, then the next thing I want to do this episode shouldn't get us too much loot anyway, so... it's over that way. I feel like we should just try and cut straight over there, right? There's like 2 ways over there, isn't there? Yeah, that's barred. I want to say we want to go... Nope, this is an extra room. Never mind.
Damn you!
Alright, take care of him. Him and her. Also known as them. And I guess we're going down this way. Right, I remember this is the Sanguine dungeon. And the problem here is there is a very powerful fire wizard, I believe, at the end. Who's probably still there. Which means this is gonna suck. I feel like we just need to run up to him and kill him. Arch Pyromancer. Also, it's a her. Not a him this time. He's not doing too much damage to us. Oh. There we go. Now it's layering in. There we go, though. Taken care of. Got a fire mage. And there we go. Much easier the second time through here. You love to see it. Okay. Oh, there were 4 of them. We only killed 3, that is fine. You're carrying the staff? Yeah, the Staff of Tandil. And we'll check the boss chest, because why not? You know what, why not? It's a small dungeon, we'll go ahead and we'll pick up some werewolf perks while we're at it. You know, I've already visited this dungeon, I should have just run through with the werewolf, but oh well. It's no huge problem. I know we didn't kill a whole lot of people here, but hopefully we had a good bit extra from the last one. Yeah, we got a perk here. Cool. Which is really nice because that leaves one final perk. We're upgrading our Totem Brotherhood so it summons ice wolves instead of regular wolves. We do it one more time, get the final wolf, it'll summon werewolves. Which one do we have equipped right now? Oh, we only have the Howl of Terror on us. That's no fun. Probably after we get the last werewolf perk, we're probably gonna stop using the werewolf ability. Because as much as I like it, I don't know, I prefer running around with a regular weapon and killing things by hand. Is that weird? I don't know, it's just a me thing, I guess. Especially now that we're trying to upgrade our two-handed. I don't have time for this werewolf crap. It's gonna be maxed out and we can leave it behind. I think all that's left are the bodies that were outside. 4 of them, I think. None up here. There was you, the one to my right, one towards the entrance, and one up there above me. Plus, I mean, like, the werewolf thing is fun and all, but I feel like it's a unique companion's experience, and we're all done with the companions. We had our fun with the werewolf form while we were a companion. But now we can move on to other things, you know? I just don't see much reason to use the werewolf ability after it's maxed out. Alright, so let's go back to the college. And turn this staff into Inthier, who I assume is going to give us what we need to give to Arniel. Of course, they're both on the second floor. I think it's separated, like the newer students that go with you to Sarthal. They're all on the first floor, but I think Inthier and Arniel are like second years or third years or whatever. They're further off in their schooling. But here's the staff he wanted.
Well, well. All right. You delivered on your end, so I'll deliver on mine. Here's the gem Arniel was after. Can't imagine what he expects to do with that. It's warped beyond any ability to capture a soul.
We get a warped soul gem. That is what Arniel wanted. Okay.
I'm working on some... The exact nature of my research is a secret, I'm afraid, but it really is quite valuable.
So he's wanted 10 Dwemer cogs and a warped soul gem.
Do you? Wonderful. I was afraid I'd have to give up. And when I'm so close... Thank you for this. I have a great deal of work ahead of me.
Alright, and like I said, we can't do any of his other quests until after we finish with the college.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely...
So let's go ahead and leave him be. I think for the next main quest, we need to go talk to Tolfdir again. I can't remember why exactly, though. We hit the books, we brought the things back to the orc in the library. And one of the books he mentioned, he said we should talk to Tolfdir about.
Good. It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education.
Oh yeah, buddy, totally embracing. Urag suggested I come see you.
Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery?
He found a certain book, Night of Tears.
Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthal? Something that men and Mare fought over? I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details. I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like nothing I've ever seen before. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Aliad, Dwemer, Daedric, not even Farmer. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience, but can you feel that?
Oh yeah, totally.
This marvelous object. It practically radiates magicka, and yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Aaron is already hard at work, and hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must
No,
intrude. It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity.
I need you to
suppose
come
we'll
with me
continue this
immediately.
at some
Let's
later
go.
time, when we can avoid interruptions.
I don't like this guy. Can I stay with Tolfdir? The irresponsible teacher?
It's always encouraging to see the younger
Where are we going?
generations embracing education.
Where are you taking me?
Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then he will be removed from college grounds.
What? There's a monk here? Quaranir? Okay. We're going to the Arcanium. Except not really. We are going up to the Archmage quarters. The quest objective just led us through an extra area for whatever reason. Oh, hey, I know this guy.
Please do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. It is good to meet you in person.
Yeah. What did you do?
I've given us a chance to speak privately, but I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with.
So if it's so dangerous, why don't you do something about it?
I'm afraid it's not that simple. You must understand the Psijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Onkano, your Thalmor associate. Nevertheless, my Order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so.
So why should I trust you or your order?
I presume you refer to Onkano's distaste for the Psijic Order. The Thalmor see our Order as a threat because we have power, and we will not allow them to control us. I assure you that we mean you no harm.
What's the problem, though?
As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided.
What do you expect from me?
We believe that your efforts should be directed towards dealing with the aftermath, but we cannot predict what that will be. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my Order. but I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlane here in your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours.
Who's the Augur of Dunlane?
He was once a student here at the college. Now he is something different.
Where can I find him?
I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help, but this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. We will continue to watch over you and guide you as best we can. It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry. Were you about to say something?
Why is he over there suddenly? So it's funny, he says it's a lot of effort to keep the conversation going. Way to say that I'm a bad conversationalist, I guess, or you're just that. Sorry, what were we doing?
I'm not sure what happened. A monk from the Sijic Order. Here after all these years.
He's still here.
He just leaves.
But he's still here.
I hope we didn't offend him somehow.
What did he want? Wait, what's Ancano doing? I'm more interested in that.
The meaning of this.
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't play coy. You asked to see a specific member of the college. Here he is. Now what is it that you want?
There's been a misunderstanding. Clearly I should not be here. I shall simply take my leave.
What? What trickery is this? You're not going anywhere until I find out what you're up to.
I am not up to anything. I apologize if I have offended you in any way.
We will see about this.
So the idea is that whenever he talks to you, he freezes everything around you two, so no one knows what's actually going on, and then time unfreezes, and he's just done. He goes away. Don't lay down. Don't lay down.
What
Don't.
you learn here will last
Damn
your
it.
lifetime. Several, if you're talented.
Get up. Get up. I'm not done talking
It's
to
no
you.
secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is tainted.
So, what did the Sijic want?
Beyond asking for you, he never said. Very strange indeed.
Have you ever heard of the Augur of Dunlane?
Has Toftir been telling stories again? I thought I made it quite clear that this was a subject inappropriate for conversation. Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject.
Okay, so you're saying Toftir knows about it. I'm totally not gonna allow him to continue the subject. He's gonna be down on the first floor. It always confuses me, these doors, because one of them leads straight from the first floor to the third floor, but then one leads to the Arcanium in between them. There we go. He's not in here anymore, is he? I don't know if that's pointing to him or not. I mean, he was in here, but I don't see him. He's probably gone to his bed in the Hall of Countenance. Or he's gone to the Hall of Attainments for one of the students, I guess. Attainment. Hey, buddy.
It's all... The college will be here for you no matter what. We always look after our own.
Have you ever heard of the Augur of Dunlane?
Well now, there's a name I haven't heard in some time. My goodness, it's been years since I've spoken with him. I suppose he's still down in the Midden, but I haven't checked. Are you going to see him? Do tell him hello for me, won't you?
Where's the Midden?
Underneath the college. It's not the nicest place, so if you go down there, please do be careful.
Alright, so we've actually already been down in the Midden when we were first exploring the college. So, but I don't think we actually went down to where the Augur was. I believe that door was locked. It should be open for us now. There are gonna be enemies down here, so let's get our weapon ready. I guess we'll take the long way down. Maybe? What is the long way down? Through here? Are there enemies down here? Did they never respawn? I guess they didn't respawn, meaning we're just free to come down here. I remember this room. We did the little hand puzzle down here, I think. No, this is the Atronach Forge, which I don't think we've played around with. It just lets you make Atronachs that fight you and want to kill you. They aren't even really companions or anything. Here we go, the Midden Dark. Still keeping my weapon out, just in case. Because I'm
There is no help for you here.
pretty sure enemies should have respawned by now.
There is no solace in knowing what is to come.
Yeah?
Your perseverance will only lead to disappointment.
So do we have the key?
Still, you persist. Very well. You may enter.
Oh, he just unlocks it for us. Hello? So, you're the Augur of Dunlane?
I am that which you have been seeking. Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun. Those who have sent you have not told you what they seek, what you seek.
I was told to find you. What is it I'm seeking, though?
You seek that which all who wield magic seek, knowledge. You shall find this. Knowledge will corrupt. It will destroy. It will consume. You seek meaning, shelter in knowledge. You will not find it. The Thalmor sought the same thing, and it shall lead to his end, as it has so many others.
Thalmor. So I'm not the first to come see you. Ankano was here.
No, though you may be the last. The one who calls himself Ankano has sought my knowledge as well, through very different questions. Your path differs from most. You are being guided, pushed towards something. It is a good path, one untraveled by many. It is a path that can save your college. I will tell you what you need to know to follow it further.
What do I need?
You, and those aiding you, wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware. To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center, so you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your Archmage.
And he's gone. He's gone and we're just kind of here. Okay. Why is that still showing on the bottom? I don't know why that's still showing on the bottom. Isn't there a shortcut out of here, like towards the bottom, maybe? Through here? Yeah, to Skyrim. Then we'll just fast travel back up to the college. Surely nothing bad is happening in our absence. Right? Yeah, surely nothing bad at all. We'll just take this information to Savosarin. Everything will be fine. Actually, everything is fine. Ignore me.
What you
I'm not
learned here was
foreshadowing.
It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is tainted.
Yeah, I have important information for you, dude.
Really? And what might that be?
We need to find the Staff of Magnus.
I'm sorry, what? Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff, but I'm not really sure that any of us need it.
It's connected to the orb we found.
And how do you know of this?
I spoke with the Augur of Dunlane.
Did you really? And he specifically mentioned the Staff of Magnus? I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to follow up on this.
You mean me, don't you?
I certainly do. Since you went so far as to seek out the Augur for advice, I thought you'd be more enthusiastic. Something as specific and ancient as the Staff of Magnus. I'm not sure we'd ever find something like that. I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning the staff somewhat recently. Why don't you see if she can tell you anything? I'm quite pleased with your progress, you know. You've certainly proven yourself to be more than a mere apprentice. Well done. This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now.
And we get the Mage's Circlet for that. Finish the quest, and we start the next one, revealing the Unseen. The Mage's Circlet is right here. It increases our magicka by 70 points. Really useful if you're a mage that uses magicka. But of course, we are not. Let's go find Mirabelle. She's in the room with us.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
Oh, I never really talked to her about anything. What's expected of me here?
There are no expectations. This college is a place to study and practice magic freely. Hopefully any discoveries made in your pursuits will be shared with the members of the college first. That way we all benefit.
Where can I learn new spells?
Well, that depends on what you're looking for. Veralda can teach destruction spells, and offers training in that school. Finis is one of the best conjurers in all of Skyrim, and can help with spells from that school. Don't let Tolfdir fool you. He's the preeminent scholar on alteration. One of the best in Tamriel, and always willing to pass on his knowledge. If you can find him and focus his attention, there's a great deal Drevis can teach you about illusion magic. And finally, there's Colette. She may be difficult to get along with. She's very knowledgeable when it comes to restoration magic.
Okay, what do you know about the Sigic Order?
No more than anyone else, I don't think. They're a very old order. Predated the Imperial Mages Guild by quite a bit. In fact, the Mages Guild was founded in opposition to the idea of the Sigic Order, that only an elite few should have control over magic. No one has seen or heard from them in over 100 years now, though.
Okay, so do you know anything about the Staff of Magnus?
Well, now that's an odd question. Why in the world would you be asking?
Archmage Aaron said that you'd mentioned it recently.
I see. Well, yes, I suppose I did mention it, though I'm not sure what he expects me to tell you. I only brought it to his attention a few months back when the Synod showed up here looking for it. They were apparently under the impression we were keeping it in a closet somewhere.
Who are the Synod?
Mages based out of Cyrodiil. They fancy themselves the imperial authority on magic these last few hundred years. My understanding is that all they really do is make noise in an attempt to curry favor from the Emperor. Lots of politics, little magic. I was quite surprised to find them on our doorstep. They seemed amiable enough, but their line of questioning made me uneasy. It became clear they're trying to hoard powerful artifacts, looking to consolidate power.
So no one knows the staff's location?
No one here does. The Synod seemed convinced it was somewhere in Skyrim. They inquired about the ruins of Mizulft, but that's all I remember. It sounded like they were heading there, though they were rather secretive about why. I suppose if you're intent on looking for the staff, there's a chance they might be in Mizulft yet. Just don't expect them to be cooperative.
Can you tell me anything else about the staff?
I'm not really sure. Made and used by Magnus himself. if you believe those sorts of things. I believe I've heard it said that it's the only thing that could adequately contain his power. The sort of embellishment wizards of ancient times loved to make.
Okay. So we're not gonna go to the ruins of Mizulf this episode, because I don't want to get into that right now. We'll do it next time. I'm gonna go about and start selling some things, but I can go ahead and talk about some cool little lore stuff for Skyrim here, or Elder Scrolls in general. So the eye we're dealing with is the Eye of Magnus, a powerful orb artifact that leaks magicka and magic all over it. And we need the Staff of Magnus in order to basically contain and control its power. So both of these are big important artifacts of some dude named Magnus. Now who is Magnus, you might wonder? So back in ye way olden times before time, when the world of Tamriel, the world of Nirn, was being created, there were a few gods who took part in that. A lot of the gods gave up their power in order to create Tamriel and Nirn. I keep saying Tamriel. Nirn is the planet.
Still here.
They gave up their power, and they helped channel that into the creation. Now, a lot of them did it unwillingly. They didn't realize they'd lose it all. But the point that I'm saying here is that there were other gods involved in it too. One of the biggest ones being Magnus. Magnus is the overall god of magic, and he was also the main architect. He designed the planet Nirn and all the planets you see around it that ended up being named after the divines that lost their power. So there's a planet for Julianos, a planet for Kinnereth, a planet for all of them. And he designed the structure behind all of it. Now, whenever a lot of the gods started losing their power, there were other gods that decided, nope, screw that, we're not losing our power, we're gonna run in the middle of the creation of it all. And most accounts say that when you look up at the starry sky at night in Nirn, you see the stars. Those aren't just normal stars. Those are literal holes that were punched out in space from all these gods escaping back to Aetherius so they could keep their power. And those gods are named after Magnus himself. They are called the Magna G. Magna J? Something like that. It's Magna-GE. So Magnus is basically the overall god of those gods that escaped, pretty much. And I'm pretty sure he's also one of the gods that kept his power. He didn't devote his entire power to the creation of Nirn and everything. In fact, I think that's the deal with the sun. So the sun is the biggest star in the sky because that's the hole that Magnus punched whenever he fled the creation. I'm pretty sure that's the deal. And since he punched the biggest hole, they just named all the other guys after him. So yeah, think god levels of magic. And then think the god of all the god levels of magic. And make some artifacts for him, and that's what we're dealing with in this quest line. So we're dealing with some pretty powerful stuff here, not gonna lie. I still don't have my shield equipped. I need to equip that before I forget. I don't know how it got unequipped, but I think it's been off this entire episode. I just haven't needed it yet. Oh, duh, I know why it's not equipped. I'm using a two-handed weapon. I'm stupid. Sorry. Man. But yeah, that's your little lore lesson for Skyrim today. If you didn't know about Magnus and the Magna J, and how the stars and sun of Tamriel came to be, now you do. Alright. So in between episodes, I'm just going to be traveling, probably to Whiterun, hitting all the merchants, over to Windhelm, and then just working my way clockwise around the map, selling stuff, until I clean up my inventory. And then next time, we'll pick up over here near the ruins of Mizulf. We'll probably fast travel to Cragwallow Slope and walk from there, but that's going to be next time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you then.
Get things done.
Bye-bye.
The finest weapons and armor.